Welcome to Taurus season. Today, the sun and the moon are in the sign of Taurus. It's at the new moon, 11:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Jupiter moved into Taurus on May 16th and will be there for about 12 months until May 25th, 2004. So this is for many of us, a welcome change from the wild ride that was the Aries energy for the past 12 months. And in my latest blog on NicoleAthena.com, I described it as a roller coaster ride. So as a kid, I loved to ride the dragon coaster. And when you got off the ride, you were a little woozy, a little unsteady, smiling. That may or may not be the case right now for you. And also happy to have your 2 feet on the ground. So this is Taurus brings stability, security. It has the potential to increase our self-esteem. And Jupiter, I mentioned Jupiter is newly in Taurus since May 16th. Jupiter is the planet that amplifies and expands the sign it's in. So Taurus is all about, it stands for business, our earned income, which is linked to our self-esteem. It's also, it also symbolizes the earth. So I think of bare feet in grass, a walk in nature. So often people that have Taurus prominent in their signs, they are business people and they are also advocates for the earth. Sometimes they combine the two. So that's a little bit about this Taurus energy. You can go to my blog, as I mentioned, NicoleAthena.com, to read more there. And for this Taurus new moon, the Sabian symbol is 2 cobblers working at a table. So the Sabian symbols, if you're not familiar with them, for each degree of each 12 signs, there is a symbol. And this is the symbol for Taurus at 28 degrees and 25 minutes, or 29 degrees, really. So this brings to mind 2 people working on the same craft, and perhaps enjoying the support and companionship of each other. Maybe their crafts are a little different. They have some within the same craft, they have something to share with each other. And so I see this as a time of perhaps perfecting our craft or what we're doing to earn a living, finding satisfaction in that. And from coming off of the roller coaster ride of Aries, this may also be a really welcome and stable feeling to be working with somebody else. Aries is a independent energy. With Aries energy, we tend to want to go it alone. So the sign Taurus is ruled, it rules the throat. The 5th chakra, Vissudha, and that stands for purification. So this is about self-expression, communication, creativity. If you're not familiar with the chakra systems, they are the energy bodies along the spine, and they represent areas of life. And so in our yoga practice, we work to bring the chakras back into balance and these areas of life back into balance so that we can thrive and have the life that we want to have. Okay, so in the chakra system, there are excesses and deficiencies. So when we go out of balance, we tend to either be in the excess group or the deficiency group for each chakra. And I'll read to you the excesses and the deficiencies from Eastern Body, Western Mind. This is like my Bible for the chakra system. If you haven't read it, it's a remarkable blend of Eastern and Western, so psychology from the West and yoga philosophy, subtle body. The deficiency in this area, in the throat chakra, is a fear of speaking, a small, weak voice, difficulty putting feelings into words, introversion, shyness, tone deaf, or rhythm. The excess is too much talking, talking as a defense, inability to listen, poor auditory comprehension as a result, gossiping, dominating voice, and interruptions. So you may have resonated with one or two, one or other of the deficiency or the excess group. But it's also important to know that we can bounce between the two. So you can be more in the deficient side, but then also in the excess side at times. So that's kind of the nature of, of extremes, of opposites, and we do the work to come back into balance. I remember for me, I connect to the deficient side, so a fear of speaking, a small, weak voice when I was younger. But then there were times where I was comfortable, I was talking to a friend, and they were like, "You're speaking so loudly," and it always kind of shocked me, and kind of it wasn't a good feeling because I was sensitive around that. It was something that, to finally be speaking up and then somebody saying, "Oh, you're talking too loud." But the thing is, it's, we go back and forth. And so again, we're wanting to, the idea is to create a balance between the two sides. Okay, so the affirmations, two of the affirmations, there are several for this chakra, is I hear and speak the truth. I experience myself, I express myself with clear intent. Speaking the truth, for each chakra, there's like a block, or we call it like a demon, facing our demons. Lies would be the demon of this chakra. And the affirmations are, of course, really helpful for reinforcement. They can be a first step, but we need to do the work in order to, be able to really live the affirmations. So let's do that now. We will do a meditation for this Taurus energy, the chakra, the throat, the body part that's connected to Taurus is the throat. As I mentioned, each sign is connected to a body part, and the chakra in the Eastern philosophy system of the chakras is the fifth chakra, Vissudha, purification. Okay, so if you're not in a comfortable position for meditation, please come into one. You can be seated on the floor like I am, or you can be sitting in a chair. Make sure you feel supported. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes, or sometimes people like to keep the eyes open. If you're doing that, pick a spot to gaze at, so the steady gaze can help to focus the mind. Okay, take a moment to feel the ground underneath you. That's always the first step of coming into meditation and letting the body settle from there. And imagine that there's a color associated with each chakra, and the fifth chakra is blue. Imagine a blue light around your throat area. Take a moment to visualize that. And as you breathe in slowly, as slowly and fully as you can through your nose. Imagine a softening around the throat as you breathe in. When you're ready to breathe out, imagine releasing any of these issues around the fifth chakra that you may have related to. So let's do that for several rounds. We breathe in slowly and fully, feel the breath fill up your body. When it reaches the throat, imagine a softening, that blue light as well. And as you exhale intentionally, imagine a releasing around the throat chakra. And you don't have to think about it. I don't want you to think about it. It's just a feeling of letting go of our blocks, of what holds us back. Keep going just like that on your pace. Imagine sending your breath to your throat. With each inhale, you're softening around the throat chakra. You're softening what feels blocked. If we have a tendency to tighten, to hold, to not express our truth. And on the exhale, you're letting go of maybe fears, whatever maybe causes us to be defensive, to not listen, to speak too much. So whether we fall and we keep going just like that, keep breathing, whether we fall in the excess camp or the deficient camp, we embody traits of both. I always say it's like the opposite side of a coin. So you may present more as one side, but you have the other side as well. It's kind of like the underbelly. So with opposites, we want in yoga, in astrology, to find integration, to integrate the two, to come into balance. Keep going. We're going to do a couple more breaths, breathing in slowly, fully, a softening around the throat. Let it go as you exhale. Don't think about it, just let it go. Imagine letting go of fear, of blocks to expressing your truth or connecting to your creativity. After the next exhale, complete that. And you can open your eyes if you'd like. And we use mantra for each chakra, but especially for the fifth chakra. Mantra and chanting can be so healing. So mantra is usually or is an inner word or phrase to help rein in the thoughts of the mind. And the chanting we do aloud, and it is a resonance for the mind, the body. We help to come into balance through sound. We connect to our natural rhythms. We connect back to the self. So sound is really healing. And for each chakra, there's what's called a seed mantra. And for this one, it's hum. So you can close your eyes again if you'd like. Let your shoulders relax. Like feel the softness around your throat area. And we're going to chant a few times. And notice where you feel the sound. One more time. And open your eyes again when you're ready. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and take a moment to create an intention, if it resonates with you, around the Taurus energy of stability, security, self-esteem, self-expression, communication in the fifth chakra. I'll leave you off with a quote. To be a warrior is to learn to be genuine in every moment of your life. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll drop a link below to my blog, or you can go to NicoleAthena.com to check out my latest blog on the Taurus season, which has a lot more information about what's going on for us now. Thank you.